Welcome back to Reverend Sam and the Church of the Spinning Wheel. Okay, welcome back everybody. Today I'm going to review this beautiful loaner 1967 Framus golden television that Mishka loaned me. But first, I want to address why I have not been uploading videos lately. And that is the camera that I use for motovlogs, my Hero GoPro Black 7, has been fucking up. And all of the footage that I get while I'm riding my motorcycle is corrupted. And since it's already been warranted once, they aren't going to warranty it again. So basically, I'm screwed. I stockpiled a whole bunch of riding footage and then found out that it was all bad. It looks fine on the camera. As soon as you try to output it from my editing platform, it's completely corrupted and just absolutely garbage. So that has cut way back on making YouTube videos. It's pretty much just kind of stalled it. Also, I started doing this riff a day thing on Facebook and on Instagram, you know, where you just write a 1-minute riff every single day. And it hasn't really been YouTube friendly because they're only 1 minute long. But I think that I'm going to, until I correct the camera issue, until I either get a new camera or something, won't be making any motorcycle edits anytime soon. As you know, the new GoPros are very expensive. So for now, we'll make some guitar videos like this beautiful 1967 Framus. Also, a big shout out to Mishka, who continues to loan me vintage guitars so I can make these reviews. If you don't know who Mishka is, he is a best-selling author as well as a internationally touring singer-songwriter. If you like very, very dark singer-songwriter stuff, Mishka is definitely for you. You can check him out at his website, mishkashubali.com. So thanks again, Mishka. So now on to the Framus. This is a beautiful old guitar with a ton of features that, even though I've had this guitar for weeks, I haven't figured out what half of them do. I tried to do a little bit of research on these guitars, and Framus, their website only goes back to 1972, and there's very little information that I could find about the 1967 golden television. So basically, I'm skipping the research part, and you know what? I think in future reviews, I'm going to skip the research part anyway. There's always some dickhead in the comments that's going to pull your card about some bit of research that you misread or you pulled from a source that's not their source, and then they get shitty with you in the comments anyway. So fuck it. It's not even worth doing. I'm just going to talk about how I feel about these guitars, how they play for me, and, you know, the features and all that good stuff. So we're going to start with the palm mute. That's a pretty neat feature, especially if you're not good at palm muting. You just flip this little switch here and instant palm mute. I don't actually do a ton of palm muting anyway, but if I did, this would be a nice feature to have on a guitar. As I said before, I don't know what most of these switches do. I did figure out what this one does, and what it does is it controls this volume swell that you're supposed to hook with your pinky. And I'm not really good enough to actually utilize this feature. But it's neat. Now, I know it came with a whammy bar, but the whammy bar is not here. When I look up whammy bars for this, there seems to be about 5 or 6 different models on these guitars. Like I said, this guitar was very hard to research. It was really hard to find any real information on it. Let's talk about the pickups. It's got 2 big fat single coils. I think they're big fat single coils. I did not pull these covers because I am not going to fuck with this guitar at all. I'm just going to play it, and then I'm going to hand it back to Mishka when I'm done. A plethora of tone knobs and volume knobs I really didn't fuck with. Like I said, the rest of these buttons and switches, I played with them a little bit. I found a tone setting that seemed to work for me, and then I kind of just stuck with it. Oh, and now I got to flip that switch back on. That was the first mistake I made when I first started playing this guitar. I thought I'd fuck something up, but it's the button that actuates the volume swell. So let's turn that back off. But as you can see, it's got a real distinct hollow body sound. I don't have any reverb on the amp right now, but it's very, very reverby already with the guitar. As far as how well it plays, I mean, it feels real nice. But a really, really fun, neat guitar to play around with. Definitely. I will definitely get some close-ups of the finish checking and everything, because there's massive finish checking. And somebody painted a rose on it at some point, which is a little goofy. But that's it. That's the 1967 Framus golden television made in Germany. Other things that I wanted to talk about. Thoughts on future reviews? Do you want to see more super half-assed reviews? I just picked up this 1983 American Standard Telecaster that's just absolutely a blast to play. Of course, the L6S in the back, the 1980 Gibson L6S. That's a super, super fun guitar with lots and lots of options. I know a lot more about these guitars because I play them every day. Of course, the Gibson Les Paul El Cheapo traditional right here. That's one of my main guitars I absolutely love. I can do one on that, as well as borrowing more vintage guitars from Mishka. So, in the comments, if you'd like to see more, let me know. Also, my wife started playing guitar about 6 months ago now. She started to learn to play, which was very exciting for me after 25 years of being together. And she's progressed nicely. Every Saturday night, me and her have been doing a little live video on Facebook. I take you down, let the river flow. Sometimes I'm gonna walk the street behind a green sheet of glass. About every other week we do a cover, and every other week we do an original song. And under the name Full Metal Mel, her name is Melissa. So I'm considering starting a second YouTube channel just dedicated to my wife and I playing together and her progress as a guitar player. So let me know what you think about that. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I promise to get back to making weekly videos and hope that everybody enjoys them. Have a fantastic week.